Hi, everyone. We are La Chimolala. And we are back with some more extra special Monster X content because we're going to their world tour in LA in 3 days. Woo!
Okay, well,
So
by the time
excited.
by the time we post this, it's gonna be the day of that we see them. So
All right. Thanks for ruining the movie magic. Tammy already can't wait. She's already in a tizzy about it, as you can see. But we're finally going to do something we've been talking about doing for a very long time, which is watching the quote unquote time arc music videos
yeah,
from Monsta X or the songs that are all connected.
yeah.
I personally, I don't think I've seen any of these videos. And I definitely didn't even know about the time arc thing until our awesome mom babies told us about it.
hmm
So I'm very excited to see this. Oh, wait, I've seen Kiss or Death. Is that in here?
It is
I
not.
don't think it is.
I mean, everything's they love time traveling. So,
Uh-huh.
mm. But it's weird though because okay, so with Monster X, like they like to leave us mom baby in the dark. So, meaning like, you do you, boo. You create whatever you want to create. Because, like, I feel like they want our,
Deliberately ambiguous.
yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, that being said, it's really interesting because the time travel arc, when I was trying to figure it out, like, what episodes do we go first, you know? So, of course, we asked our mom baby on our channel because they are the best and no one can tell me otherwise.
That's true.
Yes.
100.
Yes. And so they all gave me their input. And so yeah, so we are going to go through Dramarama. Then we are going to go to the Connect VCR, I believe. A Connect
No.
or Destroyer. Destroyer.
Destroyer. Mm-hmm.
And then that's yeah, Destroyer and then
Then VCR. Yeah.
Connect VCR from their world tour, and then Find You goes last. So, though I will say very confusing because there isn't a hard line. There isn't a hard line where it's like it has to go through this, this, and this. Seems
Well, I was
like
going to
it's
say the artists haven't told us this is how you watch it. This is how it goes, right?
yeah,
This
yeah,
is just not just because come on, mom baby on top of it. But this
yeah,
is fans have strung this together, seeing that there's a common theme
yeah.
and that they're reaching out to us. But it's kind of interesting because these are like really, they're not super close together necessarily
No,
in the timeline.
yeah, and it's really interesting because Drama Rama came first, way before Find You. So it's really interesting because some
They're
mom
still
babies,
tying it back.
yeah, some mom babies say that it's much easier to watch Find You first. Thank you, Lily. But if you don't want to be confused, but you kind of lose a part of the magic, and we don't want to lose a part of the magic right away. So we'll just be very confused, and our mom baby, as you guys normally do, help us out all the time. So I might be very confused because time traveling, I have an issue with time traveling if you don't do it right. So that's
All
me
right.
again. That's me again. Sorry, I'm really,
I
really
think we'll get into that as this goes on. But
yeah.
I also wanted to say when you said gets you lose some of the magic, that made me think of the song The Dreaming. Sorry. I like got all
Oh.
distracted thinking about The Dreaming. Which would go perfectly with what you were saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, I told Tammy, I was like, let's just watch it how it's, how it came out. And later, we'll watch it, you know, Godfather style, where you put it all together in whatever in the correct timeline order.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really, really excited for this. As I said, I haven't seen any of these, and I really have been wanting to see Drama Rama, but I knew this was coming, and I held back. So let me have this now. Please. Are you
Yeah.
ready?
Oh my gosh. Yes, I am ready. But before we dive into this arc, you know,
One eternity later.
I see you guys. You guys want to. I'm so bad at this. Why am I so bad at this? You guys want to like, share, and subscribe, right?
We have to now. Look at what she's going through. These people.
I'm having a
Help us out
meltdown already.
So we can keep hanging out with you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
We'll appreciate it.
We want to see you back here. All right. Now, that being said, as the whole world knows how awful I am, let's get into it.
All right. You ready? Let's do it. Drama Rama.
Yeah, let's do it.
So excited. Oh, cafe worker, barista. And yet.
Do not take any watches from CHW.
Ooh. Ooh, what are these outfits?
All right.
Oh my gosh, that watch is huge. Whoa.
No, on whose hair?
Yes. Oh.
Was that Hyungwon?
Yes, look at you.
Okay. I was like, wait. So
You're like, I recognize that body.
Wow. I feel like Heehan's always running.
He's not running though. He's not running.
He was. No? Wow. Already lost.
I think so. There he is. There he's running. Look at him go!
See? Running! He's always running! Oh my gosh, look at his hair.
So much of it.
Oh,
Cute.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. Ooh.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. I don't know what I was expecting, but I'm like, whoa. So much going on.
Heehan just self-sacrificed himself.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I saw that he switched himself out, which is crazy.
Oh my gosh, he loves
I
Junhoney
know.
that much. To self-sacrifice.
I liked how they were all kind of like divided into little like pairs, little twosomes,
Yeah, I
and then
noticed
how
that too.
Hyungwon was kind of like the big bad Time Lord.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, what is happening? He's like controlling time or something,
Yeah.
or something. And then you have those like MIB guys, MIB looking guys, you know, or Men in Black, like
I was getting more Agent Smith, but I get it.
oh yeah, Agent Smith. Yeah, that works too.
Very
Yeah.
Matrixy to me. Like
Yeah.
they're hunting for them. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're messing up the time flow, you know? So.
Yeah. You in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's start the song. Let's just start with the song. I love the song. The song's so good, as all Mom Baby do, because it's pretty much gold standard. If there was a greatest hits album, this would be towards the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
this is the song that they always play or always sing, you know, in the when touring, you know?
Yeah.
Because this
and
is also,
I feel like maybe did we see it at the Fan Live too? I think maybe we did.
I think so, yeah.
I think so. Yeah, it's like signature.
Yeah, it's a song that garnered their first win. So, of course they're going to sing it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I was like yeah. Okay. Yeah. Drama. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
I really love. It's got such a great hook. It's funny how they could have just called the song Drama, but they don't.
Mm-hmm.
They specifically call it, that whole long drawn out thing. And I feel like it's really interesting how they use that to, when you hear it, you can almost see them dancing before you even see the video. Like, they're going to be dancing.
Right.
Like, it's weird how you already can like visualize stuff based on the cadence and the melody, which is really, really good. And I love this because there's lots of Wonho, there's lots of Shonu, lots of great spotlights on people.
Yeah, it was a nice balance, of all the members and their pairings.
I mean, never enough Hyungwon. Never enough.
Never.
But that's just my personal opinion. Honestly, not enough I am either. But I really loved, you got so much story from him and Min Hyuk just in that tiny little bit. Mm-hmm. They did a really good job with that. Like, they really were able to show and not tell. Like, we could put it together in our own heads.
Yeah. One of my favorite scenes was the Hyungwon in the rain, holding that umbrella. That scene was so beautiful, I'm like, wait, is that
really
Hyungwon?
Pretty?
Yeah.
You knew too.
Yeah. Who would know? Come on, it's Hyungwon.
All right.
Yeah, but that scene was just so beautiful. I loved it.
Yeah. This song's a total earworm, and then to have these visuals with it kind of gives it like a lot more depth. Mm-hmm. I mean, I already love the song. The song's fun. Listen to it all the time.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. It definitely makes you see it in a different way or hear it in a different way, which is kind of amazing. Most music videos, you just are like, oh, cool visuals. But this like kind of changes the tone of it. Mm-hmm. It felt a lot more vulnerable and personal than I usually interpret it. So I thought that was really cool. Mm-hmm. And of course, so nice to see them all like in gorgeous outfits. Like, please, Kendo outfits. Yeah. Why not? Let's do it. I just feel like any opportunity to show it off. There's such great versatility. I'm sure that's things that those two boys already were doing anyway. Mm-hmm. But again, just highlighting them in their own individuality. I just thought it was so fun.
Yeah. Oh, such a fun song. I love it. And I love the dancing as well in their red outfits. Like,
oh yes, those outfits were nice. I liked those.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And like you said, Wonho's hair was really cool. I actually really liked Shonu's hair. He doesn't usually, it was down, but it was like parted and like open kind of. It felt like an unusual look for him, but I really liked it.
Yeah. Oh, so good. Love it. All right.
Handsome. But now we're gonna leapfrog forward in time.
Okay, so let's move on to the next video, which features the song Destroyer from the Connect. The last video was, as we all know, Dramarama, and that was from the Code. So not too far of a leap, but different albums. So,
Yeah, but not too far apart in the timeline yet. So it'll be interesting to see the break in between.
Yeah.
But already looking pretty moody.
Look at that tongue.
All right, I haven't seen this one either, but I do love this song. I really love like the heavy guitar in this song, so I'm very excited for it. Yay!
All right, yay!
All right, here we go.
Let's
Woo!
go.
Destroyer. 2018. Oh, cute. Ooh, Studio Skihan. What?
실타래처럼 엉킨 운명의 노예. 방황이라는 울타리 안에서 길을
His
잃어.
hair color.
So cute.
And look at the sweater and collared shirt, please.
What? Of course, these two are still together. Rap line supremacy.
So he's the cool dude and he's the nerd.
Right? But they're both smart.
Yes.
Wow.
Minya.
Ooh, that was cool.
Oh, the color change.
Yeah.
Get an end, open and close. I'm at the middle of it, so overdose. I'm trying to make me right, you're my only side. Baby, don't go, you gotta hold me tight. Ain't got time to do this anymore. Please let me knock out this door. Let me go, take me home, not alone. Don't ignore.
Oh.
절대 이 순간을 놓치지 않아. 내게 불어와줘. 너가 내 숨이기에 네 안에 쉬게 해주길. 그 속에 내가 편히 잠들길.
Oh, where are they? It's like, focus. This is so interesting. They're paired up again.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
Just different pairings now.
Except poor Hyungwon.
He's the Time Lord, like you said.
Oh. That's creepy.
What is happening? Ah, got you, honey.
I know, it's so cute. And then Kian on top. Whoa, that was cool.
Wow.
They're all together. But
Yeah.
they all jumped into the alternate train. The time loop train?
I know,
Oh my
right?
gosh. They're on the time loop train.
Oh no. Oh boy. Okay, so let's talk about the song real fast. Okay, the song is just so good. I love this
Mhm.
song. Ooh. It's
This is
actually
definitely one of my favorite of theirs.
yeah. I was gonna say the same thing. Definitely one of my favorites as well,
Hmm.
from this album, one of my favorite B-sides. So, but I'm sorry, I cackled when I saw Kihyun because that's a very interesting look for Kihyun. I'm not used
Is it the
to
hair?
it's the hair and the glasses. I'm sorry with the I feel
Oh, I love that. His Golden Girls glasses chain. Oh, I love that. It totally looked like his grandma gave it to him and he was using it because his grandma gave it to him. And that was adorable. I felt like it was very specific to his character. I know who that guy is.
He's
That
from-
guy will use a present because his grandma bought it for him. I like that guy. That guy's cool.
Yeah, so his character's like a beautiful mind. So
Right? But then it's kind of annoying how Wonho's character is like Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting.
yeah,
Not even trying.
right?
It's kind of offensive.
Mhm.
He just like came in and solved an equation. He was like, what?
Yeah.
Anyone can do this. I'm a rebel who didn't even finish high school. I can do this.
Yeah.
Time travel? I mean, I'm teasing, but at the same time, I was like, man, if I was Kihyun, I would be like, you're a jerk. I really loved hacker version rap line, in the bowels of, the electric tunnels under the city, plugged in. I liked how it kind of seemed like, to me, they reminded me of a little bit of like those storm watchers who chase tornadoes and stuff.
Yes.
They seem more like they were tracking the time travel, they were chasing it, they were like monitoring when it was going to happen, like that there was a pattern.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really cool. And obviously Kihyun and Wonho were doing the same thing, and that's how Kihyun was able to jump into that train.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. I just I'm thinking out loud here, guys. Just wandering in my own mind.
No,
I also really
love it.
loved when the trains were going and it looked like water almost. To me, I felt like it's because every train was passing through there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
all at once.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, it kind of looked like well, it's definitely the little waves and stuff like that was definitely like, for me, I saw it like a disruption of time, and like you're messing with the flow again, so
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like for me, it was like, depending on what point you jump, you are going to end up in a different time in a different train.
Yeah.
So I was kind of feeling you. I'm the same way. Oh gosh, did I even talk about this song? I don't think I did. Hey guys. I like this video a lot, but I also like this song. Like Tammy said, one of my favorites. I grew up on a lot of like guitar rock. So to me, I just really love that, and I love how it's minor. So it's like almost like nails on a chalkboard, but in a good way. Like it's kind of got like an ASMR vibe, even though it's so loud.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it gives you a little hair standing up on the back of your neck, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So to me, the chorus is just like perfect. As a dedicated rap line lover, you're the best. I love the amount of them in this song. So to me, that's really fun. And then, like I said, I think I said it in the video, Kihyun on top. Every time it's like getting a little too grimy and dirty, his voice floats over the top. And you really hear how much he loves this style of music in there. I mean, we always talk about how he loves Imagine Dragons. To me, this is like Monsta X's, that
version.
Melodic hard rock song. Yeah. And they do it so well because everybody knows what they're doing, knows their role, and it just works. I can't think of a lot of bands who could do this kind of song if this wasn't their everyday sound.
Yeah.
And it's not their everyday sound.
No,
it's funny.
it's
I
not.
love the song, but I don't want this to be the first one that most people listen to, because this isn't really what they sound like all the time. But that's why it's so cool. This isn't what they sound like all the time. It's all about inflection, girl.
Yep. Yeah. And so Hyungwon is totally alone again,
Mhm.
but this
It's like he
time
works for the time, or I don't know,
this time
manages it.
it looks like he is a little bit more distraught, I feel like, in this
Mhm.
one than as opposed to the other one, the other video, where he looked very confident, he didn't have to,
Purposeful.
yeah, so this one he
Yeah.
looks a little bit like shaken up, and I don't know why. So,
It kind of does seem like maybe there's like a sense of disillusionment.
yeah.
When you realize that maybe what you've been doing is not helping the good guys, but helping the bad guys. Whoops. Sometimes it's an
Uh-oh.
honest mistake.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm interested to see like if he'll now team up with the muggles, if you will, and
Muggles.
chill out, and maybe they'll flip the script on whoever's in charge of this whole deal.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm very excited. Should we move on to the next one?
Yeah. Oh, and before we do,
Oh, yeah.
I think it's very interesting too that the pairings are different now. So, and I
Yes.
like that, So
Yeah.
because
Again, they're like in an alternate universe. They're
Yeah.
still all friends in a way, but different bonds are stronger. It's cool.
yeah. Okay. Now we can move on. So,
So explain the next one a little bit. There's not a real music video for it,
so
or
there
there is.
I've never seen it before, so I have no idea. But this is
Ooh.
from their tour. So it's a VCR from it, so it helps connect their time traveling thing.
Ooh, okay. Very interesting. I can see we're already on the train.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yep. Oh, I heard jealousy.
Uh,
Love that title track. Oh, look at that.
oh. Ooh. I know why they're screaming. Makes sense.
We get you, mom, baby.
Oh.
우리는 누군가의 형이었고 동생이었고 친구였다.
각자가 또 우리 모두가 하나인 얽혀버린 운명의 실타래 속에 갇혀있다.
그리고 지금 엉켜버린 운명 속에서 다시 만날 수 없는 너를 기다린다.
Sorry.
I'm gonna buy you one of those for your sunglasses.
Still a cutie, though, not gonna lie. Always a cutie.
Of course. Ooh.
Oh my.
Aw.
우리는 반복되는 운명도 깨닫지 못하고 서로를 잊어버린 채 끝없이 헤매고 또 헤맸다.
So they're all in
Oh.
alternate universes, or
Yeah.
or some sort of parallel universe, maybe? I'm not sure.
Ah!
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, baby pink Youngwon's my favorite.
All right.
Look at that. How could it not be?
I'm not gonna lie, it's hot when Kian writes all of these equations on there.
Right.
I love a smart man.
Time warp is not allowed. Do not take any watches from CHW.
No.
우리는 이 운명에서 벗어날 수 있을까? 우리는 다시 만날 수 있을까?
Oh, this song every single time. Oh,
I know, I love this song.
all the screaming.
Yeah. Oh, man.
나는 누군가의 형이었고 동생이었고 친구였다.
That's the first time Hyungwon spoke.
때로는 고독하기도 했지만 그 길의 끝에 네가 있었기에 행복할 수 있었다.
시간이라는 거대한 소용돌이. 그 안에서 끝없이 돌고 돌아 모든 것이 처음이 되었을 때 언젠가 우리는 다시 이어진다.
얼굴도 성격도 모두 다르지만 너희가 어디에 있어도 우리는 만날 수 있어.
Aww.
우리가 지금 여기 함께 있는 것처럼.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. So cute. So that's like one of the little like vignettes that they played at that tour or whatever. Wow. Wow. Very interesting. They couldn't have filmed it all at the same time that they filmed the videos, right? So they had to like, kind of recreate some of those looks and places.
I mean, they had to, right?
Yeah,
I
which
mean,
is crazy because that's expensive and hard to do.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it does. It definitely seems like Hyungwon's character is trying to help them, right?
Yeah.
And
I
he
think-
shouldn't be. It feels like he's doing something out of turn a little.
He's definitely messing up the time flow somehow, and he doesn't know what to do. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like initially he was trying to help them, then he realized, something wrong is about to happen, and now he's like super worried, and now it looks like he wants to. I don't know. So many thoughts. Like I feel like he's. I wouldn't say regret, and definitely not regretting helping them. It's just like he just doesn't know what to do now.
You're right. It does seem like helping them distorted how things should be.
Yeah.
And maybe that's how they got pulled into like different timelines, alternate universes, call it what you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very interesting though, like to see how they're all longing for someone, and the idea that maybe Hyungwon helped them because he's also been longing.
Yeah.
And that, I love when he said that, I am also this, and that. I love when people do that. I like, no one's one thing.
Yeah.
Even 3 things is too few, but at least, up to this point, he's been this like monolith, this untalking, quiet, like kind of forbidding presence.
Yeah.
And now you get to see like his vulnerability. It's very cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
wow. Ah.
Yeah. The acting in here is great. I love
So
it.
good. Oh my gosh. And I love the outfits. I love, well, everything. It's great. I even love the screaming. It makes me feel like I'm there. Thanks, Mom Baby, who posted this.
Yes. Oh my. So
all right, should we move on to the final one, Find You?
Yeah, Find You. So hopefully this it's either gonna make us more confused or tie everything
Answer
together.
some questions. Okay, all right. Yeah, I have not seen this music video either. Although I know this is a very fraught time period. This is October 2019. There's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
But I do love this song. I think it's hard not to.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to see like the visual interpretation.
Yeah, this song is very beautiful. I will say I watched this once a very, very long time ago. I had no idea this was connected to the timeline. I will say I got very I get very emo when I watch the first time I watched it, I'm like, what is happening? And then it might happen again. So I apologize in advance.
All right. Well, that makes me excited, but also nervous that I'm also going to cry. So I don't have any tissues nearby. We'll see what happens.
I have none nearby either. I guess I'll have to use my sleeves.
All right. I'm really excited for this, though. Here is Find You. And is it the epic conclusion? Probably not, right?
Probably not.
Let's say they put a pin in it for the moment.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Oh. Stop trying to kill them!
I know, right?
Thanks.
이 모든 게 원래 우리의 운명이었을까?
난 기억을 더듬어 아직도 여기서 한참을 서성여 너를 보낸 후에 난 너의 목소리가
They're so cute right there.
Right?
가만히 눈을 감으면 선명히 느낄 수 있어 네 연기 숨소리 작은 미소까지 얼어붙었던 내 감싸주던 너 매일이 널 그리다 지쳐서 잠에 들어 내일은 널 보게 될까 기억 속넌 마치 되돌리고 싶은 꿈 같은 걸 그만하는 안에 아무것도 보이지 않을게 어디든 도망가 버리고 싶은 용기가 들어 손을 뻗어 난 상처뿐이자 내게 숨을 채워 넣어주고 같던 내게 세상을 다시 선물해준 너 yeah. 떨어져 있어도 함께라고 믿고 있어 baby 외롭지 않게 내가 널 지켜낼 테니까 이제 Where you at? Here I am 다시 만날 테니 지을 수 없는 선물을 해준 너 멀어져버린 너와 나 사이의 거리에 지워져지지 않고 남은 너의 모습은 선명한 vivid dream 난 오늘도 미친 듯 계속 바라고 있는 걸 someday we meet again 너를 향한 내 진심이 내게 길을 열어주길 널 그려왔던 나의 내일이 너 있는 곳에 닿을 때까지 난 멈추지 않길 날 약속할게 언제 어디에 있든 반드시 널 찾을게 네가 그랬던 것처럼 널 꼭 안아줄게 기다려 I'll find you 기적처럼 I'll find you 영원히 너란 꿈에 살 수 있게 해줄래 Oh yeah yeah
우리가 운명이라면 다시 만날 수 있겠지.
Whoa. Honestly, I don't think it would have helped me to have watched that first. That's the first thing I'd like to say. I honestly don't think it would have helped me. I think it's a good thing we watched it in release order
Okay.
for the first time. So beautiful. I love the song. Everybody loves this song. So heartfelt, so classic. Everyone has had these feelings, had these thoughts, and it's just so beautiful. Ugh.
Such a gorgeous
And of course, I love the video because Youngwon's a star. I love it.
Yeah, this song is so beautiful. Like, it just everything about this song is so yeah, it makes me cry every single time I listen to it.
No. No, it's a really, really good one. They do a good job actually on these type of ballads where you feel like it's a song you've known your whole life. You just didn't realize it.
Yeah.
This to me is one of those songs. It feels like I could have grown up on this song and I heard it 6 months ago. You know what I mean? But it's classic and it's timeless, and I love the momentum of it. It really feels like they each sing a little bit of the verse, and then by the time the chorus swells and they're all together, it's actually kind of a hopeful, like, lovely song about being there for someone who was there for you, but this video is like haunting.
Yeah. So how I see this video, this is the second time. I could not watch this video. This is the second time I actually saw it. I'm still like, this is exactly what I looked like the first time. And I was like, oh my God. But now that we saw the other stuff together, I think I kind of understand it a little bit more. Though, let's be real, I still don't get it all the way. But
It sounds like you could write a thesis on this. So,
Yeah.
you know, what's your opinion? Go ahead.
So it looks like he's stuck somewhere. Like he is stuck in another universe. He's gone because he's trying to go back in time to save his parents. So, his dad must be like some sort of time traveler too, because he's the one that was wearing the watch.
But when it threw him back in time, it threw him in the water in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. But I think when he grabbed that watch, he's like, I need to go back and save my parents. And because of that, he messed up like that he didn't know how to use the watch, maybe, or something like that. I don't know.
And the ripple didn't just affect him, but all his friends.
Yeah. And so
Crazy.
And it's sad because like it's 7 of them, and now one of them's gone, you know, and they're like, what the heck? You know,
I honestly didn't. I thought maybe Wonho wouldn't be in this already.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be about trying to find him.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy that he's in here, and yet there is that longing because he and Shonu have that whole vibe. So yeah, it's so heartfelt and like touching before you even factor that in.
Yeah.
That I can't imagine in real time. Poor Mon Baby must have lost their entire shit.
Yeah.
I would have, you know, look at us now. We're teary-eyed right now, and it's been 4 years.
Yeah. And so I think it's hard for the fandom to watch this because it's like they actually lost a member, you know?
Yeah.
And it runs parallel, unfortunately, because it happened in October. I mean, the views are so low for this song because they don't want to watch it. It's so hurtful, you know?
Yeah.
And just reading through the comments, it's like painful, you know, on YouTube. And it's crazy because we weren't even there in the fandom yet, but it's just like you feel it, you know?
Yeah.
Why am I crying so much?
Oh, babe.
Oh, why? But
yeah, you're completely right. This again, like you say about a lot of Monster X comebacks, this is another song that should be huge.
Yeah.
But because of when it came out and what it kind of symbolizes for a lot of people, it's like you said, hard to listen to, even though the lyrics are actually kind of hopeful and lovely. Yeah. But what happened when it came out was so the opposite of that. That it's kind of tainted in a weird way.
Yeah, it's definitely tainted because I mean, I hear from like a lot of Mon Baby too. When they hear this song, they start like crying and bawling. And it's just, I get it, you know. I totally get it. So, because like, who knew when you created this like music video that like, it wasn't supposed to be that way, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
this was not supposed to be the end at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You know? So like when you do something like artistic like this, you know, it's something like fun and something like, you know, you want your fandom to connect and, you know, it's not real, but then it becomes real when it happens, like a member leaves the band for real, you know, due to like terrible circumstances, you know?
Just happened to not be Hyungwon.
Yeah.
But you're right, the meaning and the purpose behind the song is the same, you know. Without one, what are we?
Yeah.
So it must have been like a very scary time for the guys, for the fandom, just like knowing what's next. Is it recoverable?
Yeah.
And Wonho's such a marshmallow. I can't imagine. I'm sure he would have felt like it was all his fault, even though he did nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he's
nothing.
like an empathetic sweetheart marshmallow who would feel bad that the guys were getting blowback from a rumor that had nothing to do with him. Yeah. So it kind of sucks, like on so many levels.
Yeah.
And one of the best things about this video, honestly, is that their acting wouldn't be so good if they didn't love each other the way they do.
Yeah.
You know, like we're always talking about how they're such good actors, but maybe it's just that as long as it relates to the members, they can imagine it, they can feel it.
Yeah.
And this is a great example of that. Like you said, different pairings, different, you know, like people. I liked how this time instead of pairings, it was like the whole group.
Yeah.
So and then when it breaks down into smaller and smaller groups, you almost wonder, like, were they not even all friends in the other worlds? Like, did they lose people? You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. It does seem crazy. It's that butterfly effect, and it's like so nice when they're all there, but it's terrible because his parents are like,
Yeah.
there's nothing is easy in this video, and nothing is simple, is what it feels like.
Yeah. Who created this video?
Yeah.
I was like, why?
Who did this to us? Jeez,
Yeah.
that's who we should be talking to right now.
I know. Oh.
But beautifully shot, so
Yes.
gorgeous. Again, the way they managed to carry the through line. I assume by this point they've kept the costumes from the last one. I hope so. So you didn't have to start from scratch again.
Yeah.
But yeah, really, really cool. And because of what happened, it does make you wonder if this is the end then of this. Maybe this is not something they're willing to do without Wonho, or something, you know, he was a big part of inspiring them to do.
Yeah, it's really interesting because like some on Baby too, like they mentioned like Fantasia, because you remember like in the beginning of like that music video, you see a clock, but it looks like it seems like it's loosely based, you know,
The
on
stopwatch or the timepiece.
Yeah, so yeah,
like maybe it's the same face blown up or something, like with the font or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
crazy.
But these videos are the core videos that are connected together for sure. You know, obviously.
I'm sure there's lots of little Easter eggs scattered throughout tons of stuff if you knew enough.
Yeah.
But these are at least like clearly defined, and yeah, you can see they obviously relate to each other.
Yeah.
With overlapping scenes and stuff. So
yeah.
Wow, I mean, super impressive and cool. I'm always amazed when people have the foresight to leave a trail like this, to have these breadcrumbs that then, you know, can add up to a whole loaf by the end. I mean, you have to put this stuff in motion so far ahead of time. I'm not even sure you can really know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
You're kind of just throwing it out there and see what happens.
Yeah, this is interesting because it started in 2017?
Yeah.
With Dramarama. So, and then I mean, for the purposes of this, I'm going to say it ends because I don't even know if it ends, you know.
Yeah.
In 2019. So like.
So yeah, it's not really that long. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you incorporate Fantasia in there, then it's 2020. But
yeah.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it's connected, but some maybe think it is. I just think that they like clocks.
it maybe it's not as specific as this, but maybe those little visual reminders are just to keep us thinking that this is just one timeline.
Yeah.
There's multiple endings for everything.
Yeah.
And I do feel like they sometimes give us open-ended music videos where there's kind of flashing and like people are still like mid-movement when it ends.
Yeah.
So I do feel like they always give us the option to make up our own minds, which I really like.
Yeah.
But then of course it causes a lot of debating and confusion amongst the fandom.
Yeah.
But it's not about being right. That's the best part about it. It's just interpreting it and enjoying it however it works for you.
Yeah, there's like so many different theories on this timeline, you know, which I have not seen, but I mean, clearly if I'm
now we can.
I know, right?
I've been avoiding all that stuff.
Yeah.
But now we can do that deep dive.
Yeah, so Mom Baby, if you have any good theory videos, like
yes,
link us. But
or Twitter threads.
Yeah. But I will say though, like it is pretty confusing though.
It is, but I mean, life's pretty confusing. There's no real button on it, so I don't mind it. I like it.
Yeah,
I kind of like that it starts out of nowhere and you're not sure if it's over.
Yeah. So I approve of this time traveling because I approve of it. I feel like I'm a stickler when it comes to time traveling.
You
I don't-
are. Tammy seal of approval. Bam.
Yeah. It's a little bit confusing, but that's because it's time traveling. Time traveling is confusing, but
If we knew how it worked, we'd be doing it already.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, but yeah, I feel like maybe like the whole premise is like him trying to go back in time to like save his parents, and then it just messed up everything. That's what I think. So, like, yeah, messed up all the friendships and well, not friendships, but like, well, messed up the time flow for sure.
It feels like another parable about like messing with stuff you're not supposed to, like
Yeah.
it feels very butterfly effect. I think I
Yeah.
said that earlier, but
Yeah, yeah.
like good intentions are just that, intentions. They
Yeah.
don't usually end up in good execution, at least not mine. So yeah, it is interesting how you can, I mean, if that was your parents, of course you'd be like, I have to do this, but
Yeah.
then you don't think about what it could do to everyone else.
Yeah. Which is
So
crazy.
yeah, it's like it's
Yeah.
kind of heavy, weighty, like philosophical stuff here.
Very
'Cause
deep.
our guys are super smart. They're more than body rolls and crop tops,
Yeah, they are.
but they're also body
Body
rolls
rolls
and
and
crop
crop
tops. So I feel like we get the best of both worlds, because
we
it's
do.
like we get it all. We
Yeah.
get our smart key huns and our
Mhm.
sexy key huns, you know.
Oh
So
gosh. You said that to cheer me up, huh?
I did.
I'm sorry. When I think of smart Keehan now, I'm just gonna think about those cute little old grandma glasses that he's wearing.
It's cuter now that I said that, though, right? Before you were just like, "What is that?" Now you're like, "Okay,
I was like, sure.
all right."
If it's from his grandmother and it's
Right, you're
handed
suddenly okay
down,
with it.
Okay, all right, sure.
He has to wear it. Grandma bought it for him.
Are you saying that so you can feel better?
I actually do kind of like it, but I know it's like liking it. It's like how some people like fanny packs.
True.
They're very divisive, I feel like.
Yeah, it is. Very
And I'm pretty
divisive.
sure that those or eyeglasses chains are the same way. There's probably some fancy ones with like crystals and pearls and stuff.
Swarovski. What was it? What's that brand? Swarovski. Or
Yeah, you're right.
something?
Well, I mean, I'm picturing the word, but I can't say it.
Yeah.
I deliberately avoided saying it. So you on your own, girl.
Yeah.
But yes, this is super interesting and fascinating. And, we're always talking about Monster X's duality, triality, quadality, octoality. So add this to the motherfucking list.
Yes.
And just love, Again, their creativity continues to astound and impress me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love you guys. Always.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and another scene that as I was like, oh yeah, before I forget, yeah, since we talk about Hyungwon so much, because he is the superstar and he is such a great actor, I could see why he's a K-drama actor.
Right. Get it.
Yeah, like the way that he cried about his parents. Please.
Ugh.
Yeah. I really love that scene of him being thrown into the water. Like,
Ooh.
I don't know why that scene is just like so striking to me. Like,
Do you think part of it's the way it's lit? Because it's so dark around him. He's like in this bubble of light almost.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Well, I thought the lighting was cool on that scene. Sorry, just jumped on. Just stop piling onto your. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Sorry, your favorite scene is what? Go ahead.
But
Sorry,
yeah,
guys.
this is probably the line.
Sorry. I mean, it's probably a lot of things.
Yeah,
I've rarely seen you complain about a wet young lawn. I think most people think that's okay, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not his mom, but we're cool with it.
Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, but I don't know, maybe it's the way that like he got thrown in there and like his hair and I don't know.
It definitely feels like vulnerable because it seems like he has no control.
Yeah. Maybe that's why.
Are you scared
So
of
good.
drowning?
I am.
Bam. See, we're really going deep here. This has become Tammy counseling. I'm not sure we should continue down this rabbit hole,
know.
but yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that is a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Those are a lot of fears all piled on top of each other.
Yeah.
But I do agree with you. That's a scene we've seen a lot, quote unquote, you know, like in lots of different TV shows and movies, but you feel that one, the way he hits it feels like it will hurt. The way he's like sinking is just so it's so poignant.
Yeah.
It's just really well done.
Ugh.
Ugh.
The whole shot is just beautiful. But anyway,
So beautiful.
Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to say that real fast since, you know.
We can always stop to talk about Hyungwon. Always. Always.
Yeah. Well, he's both of our records as of today. So, I mean, for me at least, because mine rotates, but I've been stuck on Hyungwon. Like,
I heard
as a
that.
record
I heard
for a
that
while.
pun. Rotates.
Yes.
Just so good. So good. Really loved it. I'm glad we finally got the chance to do this. Huzzah!
Yeah. I'm so happy we finally got to watch the time traveling arc too. All right, you guys. It's time to go. No one wants to see this anymore. So, that being said, if you guys like this video and seeing me super emotional, please like, share, and subscribe.
For that.
And we are
La Chimolala.
And I'm never gonna watch this music video again.
I'm glad that we recorded it for posterity.
Yes. But I will listen to the song 1,000 times. So and that being said, I'm losing my mind. Annyeong!
Annyeong!